Hey guys, welcome back. Daily driver's clutch is done, so I guess that's what we gotta do. So I figured I'd kind of show you what I use and what I need to do it. So it's a '06 Jetta up in the air, and then we'll come back to you guys. Alright. Okay guys, so we're gonna start with, we need like some pliers. I have different like type, and that's to get the intake tube off and then get the air box off and the battery off. So that's where we gotta start. And you'll need these for the axle bolts. We're just gonna kind of try to take everything apart, and we'll come back and explain where we're at after. Alright guys, so just pull the intake out. You could take this, I don't know if it was Torx or Allen, but it's stripped out, so I just pulled it out. It's going to be 18 for the bell housing bolts, and you got to pull a little clip off of the shift linkage here to be able to pull the shifter apart. So kind of just pull it off like that. That's what you got, and then the shifter comes off. And then you got to do that to the other one too, but we'll get to that when we get there. So this 10's pull the tray so you can access everything. Three of them. Okay, so now we got this clip too right here that's just like the one right here. You just lift up your finger and pull it off. And then we got 18s here, 18s for the bell. Then I believe, what size is it? I think those are 13 for the slave cylinder. You gotta pull a slave cylinder. Ow! Yeah, hurt yourself in the process. That's always nice. Try it again. Ah, okay. Didn't hurt myself that time. And I think these are 13 that hold the actual shifter linkage together, so that's gonna have to be took off. And then there's a sensor here for the reverse lights. I just use these little clips on them, or little picks on them to unclip them. That's that. And then we're gonna have to pull the starter too, so it's a 16 to get the starter bolts out. So yeah, so there's just stop the camera for a second. We're gonna kind of get some of this more ready, and then we'll come back and maybe have some more stuff for you. All right guys, so bell housing bolts are 18, and they're like right in there, right back there. And then you got starter bolts right here, which I already pulled, which was 16 and 18. I used a wobble. It just made it easier to get to it. And then we got the starter's gonna come out here, so and then we're gonna get to these axles next, so just give us a few and we'll be back. All right guys, so this is a 20 to take the little like dog bone mount off the back of the tranny, and then this one's gonna be 14, and this one's gonna be 13. So that's where we're at there. And then these should be 16 down here for the bell housing bolts. And then we got the axle right here, which is those one sockets, which I'll come back and tell you once we get to there. So all right, well, we'll be back. We're just gonna tear all this apart. Okay guys, we're to the axle now. It's a M3, or M8, my bad. It's an M8. But we're just gonna put it on, wiggle it in there, and it's a 13 socket, and I use a wobble so I can get in here and not have to fight everything. Still fight stuff. And then pretty much Just spin your tire.
And get the next one.
And get the next one. And then basically the same thing on the other side. So that's about it. So I guess we'll check back in once we get the axle out. 16. You pull these so you can get the mount out of your way so you can actually pull it out without pulling the wheel off or any of that stuff. So those are 16s. Axle's off. The mount's going to be off in a second. And then we got a couple bell housing bolts, and we'll come back once we're there, guys. So pulling the tranny out. Finish this. Gotta wiggle it off. Oh, right in the head. That felt great.
Oh, that was a size 13.
Let's get out there. Oh.
That's the toolbox. You kicking.
Oh. All right, axle's out the way.
Here comes the tranny.
A little bit. There we go. Is it wedged again?
There it goes.
Let it down.
He's out of the way. It's on the brick and it's down.
Alright. Bring camera over here. See the clutch look pretty much toasted, it looks like. We'll see when we take it apart, so give us a few and we'll take all this apart. Alright, this is the clutch brand we went with because there isn't a whole lot for these, I guess. Or I guess I might be cheap, I don't know. But this is the one we went with. Comes with the light and flywheel, which these cars usually have a dual mass clutch, so you have to change it if you're gonna do all that. So I just got this one. It's Clutch Max or whatever on eBay. It just is what it is. I'll spray this after.
I think flywheel's white.
That's pressure plate.
Oh, pressure plate.
So we're just gonna put that, guys. On. These are 17 millimeter bolts to hold the flex plate or flywheel on, and then they're 11s for the clutch. So we'll be back. We're just gonna start putting it all together. Like, this is a daily, so we need to get it back together. So we'll be back. All right, we're gonna try to put the tranny in. So he's gonna record while me and Abel try to lift it up. I'm gonna go on the bottom and try to lift up. So here's our new clutch. I don't know if the light's helping any, but it's the new clutch. So here we go. We're gonna try to stuff this thing in.
You want me to go underneath or from above?
That all type of stuff. Okay. Bring it down. No, try to spin it. Try to get it in spot. In spot. So now we're close there. Let's try to do something like this. There we go.
Now where are your bolts?
Now it's not gonna stretch. Let's see what we can do here. That's not the right bolt. That's the right bolt. Maybe. Break away. Crawl under here, okay. So here's this jack cable. I actually have some room to get under here. I don't know where I put my bolt. That's great.
What bolt?
There's another bolt.
Oh, this one?
Oh, yeah, I said bud the tranny. That was great. Awesome. Here we go.
Did it tickle?
I don't think so.
Well, it took the light away.
I don't know where I'm going. Alright, so we're just putting it back together. It's 18s, like I said, when we take it off. Run the tranny. Mount back on. And that's that. And then we already did those, so now we can put the slade back on, which shall be fun.
Go in your home.
These ones Those are 13s. If you need to know. Heck. I'm not gonna. Yeah.
One more.
I think it's one more. Yeah. Okay, that's good. And these mounts here, you could see there's 3 mounts. That's where the shifter goes. Well, shifter cable housing, whatever you want to call it. Can I go slip it in there?
Right here.
Okay, 1 second. Let me get this other one in.
13, if you guys can read that.
Probably can't. That thing's black and you can't see the number. Alright.
Just seeing the editing.
That's trying to run away. It's still gonna. Yeah.
It's on the run.
It just wants to drop. Oh, that one might not fit.
I think that one in the back you got to drop by hand. Get it on. There's one. This one. And
See if we can find a way to. Boom. And then just put your clip on this
still
one.
gotta do the other side axle too.
Yeah, I know. I gotta do all of them. Those clip right in, pretty easy. Alright, there's that. So, okay, guys. So shift linkage is all on. We gotta plug in the reverse light switch that just broke.
Oh,
That's
no.
great. So, more work for us in a little bit. It's gonna be fun. So, we'll come back to that, guys. But let's get the starter. Starter 16 on the top, 18 on the bottom. So, we're gonna tighten up the bottom one. Here we go. 18's gotta go on. What are you doing? You still more to do down here, man.
I was seeing if I could get a view up there,
Yeah,
but
you ain't getting a view up there, so.
I was trying to see.
So don't forget, put your ground on. Then put your little bracket over that. Then put your 13 nut back on to hold all your stuff, and you'll have a ground. Damn, that's gonna suck, man.
Darker.
So now I just need 13 in here, I think.
Nope, he's got it.
And then I just gotta get it up. Definitely would recommend wobbly sockets. There's that. Now we just gotta adjust this thing. Yeah, axles are done, mounts on, everything's back in. So
Back up top.
So all we got left is to put the battery bracket in.
Battery tray, and then the battery.
Yeah, battery tray, battery,
And air box.
and the intake, and that's about
battery
it.
box.
So I guess we'll stop the video here. Kind of tried to let you know what tools you needed for everything to do the job, but comment if it wasn't helpful, comment if it was. That'd be great. So everybody have a wonderful night, and see you in the next one.